Hello, and welcome to the movie universe. I'm your host, Movie Fan. Today, I'll be playing Pirates Legend of the Black Buccaneer. This PS2 game is my least favorite of all time. In fact, I'm probably going to get rid of it soon because this game is just downright horrible. Looking at the cover, it looks like it would be something, but unfortunately, it isn't. The game starts off alright, telling a story about a long lost treasure that's being held captive by a voodoo priestess. And of course, you play a guy named Francis who washes up on the beach after she conjured up a storm just to get rid of any rival pirates that might be coming towards her island to get the treasure. And almost immediately, you realize what the biggest fatal flaw in this game is: the jumping. You push X to jump. The problem is, if you push X and you're trying to jump a great distance, you have to be very precise on where you jump, or else this happens. It's pretty stupid, isn't it? I mean, you have to jump on these platforms, and every time you get to this one spot, you just do this little bunny hop right off. I mean, really? Why would you make it where you can jump like this when you need to jump really far? After you finally get over there, you go around and you kill a few baboons and you gather their souls. Why there are baboons in the Caribbean, I have no idea. And here I'm going to show you one of the most annoying features in this game. When you save it, you have to pay. I am not kidding. You actually have to pay in the souls that you collect in order to save the game. There is no game on earth that does this. I've never played a game where you literally have to pay money, or in this case souls, to save it. What the hell? I mean, why couldn't we just do a simple save? Do you want to save? Yes. Whose stupid idea was this? And if you think jumping across something is tough, try jumping down. Because most of the time, when I get to the edge, I end up doing this whole whoa, whoa on my tippy toes thing. It drives me nuts, especially when I want to jump down. So I try and do the bunny hop thing, but I miss. And so I have to adjust the camera, and that proves to be really cumbersome because every time I move, the camera goes wherever the hell it wants to go. And I finally make it down, I go across a few jumping platforms, deal with a few baboons, and I try and get past this trap here, and then I finally get the amulet that makes me become the Black Buccaneer. We get this pretty cool cutscene where you just get this whole artwork thing. I do actually kind of like this. This is actually pretty awesome. So now I can become the Black Buccaneer anytime I please, just by pushing the R3 and the L3 buttons at the same time. What's even more cool is you get to control zombies. Yeah, you can actually call zombies to fight for you whenever you need them. The only problem is it does drain your life force when you do it. Another stupid thing about this game is when you die, you have to pay again to bring yourself back to life. Come on! And the problem here is you have to collect a lot of souls in order to keep yourself going, because I'll tell you this, you are going to die quite a few times, whether in battle or most likely from doing all these jumping platforms, because so many times you try and jump off and all of a sudden you die. And here's another thing that sucks. There is a map system here, but it's not very helpful because it just barely tells you what you're on now, and it doesn't even tell you what you missed in the other levels. I'm not kidding. I mean, look at this. It's showing where I'm at now and what is here. But over there, where I was, it's not even showing what's there. What the hell? A good map system tells you what's there that you need to collect. And I'll tell you another thing. If you've already collected it, it'll still tell you that you need to collect it. And that makes absolutely no sense. The point of having those symbols there is to show you what you missed, and when you get them, it should be gone. It's just that simple. And throughout the entire game, you're trying to solve the mystery of the treasure, you're trying to put clues together, you go through jungles, you go through caverns, you go through a volcano until you finally fight the voodoo priestess herself, and once you defeat her, the treasure's all yours. My advice, if you ever see this game at your local video game store, stay as far away from it as possible. This game is terrible with the bad controls and the whole having to pay to bring yourself to life and to pay to save the game. This game is absolutely obnoxious. I mean, I cannot see why I have to keep paying to bring myself to life when no game that ever existed before has ever made me do that. Or since, come to think of it. And of course, the bad jumps. Like I said, I'm going to get rid of this game the first chance I get. As soon as I can, I'm going to go to my local video store and I'm just going to give it to them. I don't even care if I get a quarter out of it. I just want it gone. This is Movie Fan signing off.